Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Turngo Anderson. You can call me Turn or Dr. Turn. We are going to be picking up where we left off. We run the regression. Now we're going to be, conducting the predictive model. Let us quickly, uh, let me put that here. Uh, okay, now uh, let me add a couple of blocks. X train. We'll start by bringing in X test. So I'm creating variables here to save these variables that we created here. Let me just finish this typing and then I will show you what I'm doing. Y train Y test should be, remember, if you recall in my previous video, I kind of like imported this module here to help split the data into the training set and the testing set. That is what I'm about to do now. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that in here, and then our x variable, x var, y var, the test size will determine the test size. Typically, for many articles on scholars, they go for 30, 70. So I'm gonna uh, set the test size to be 0.3. That is for 30% of the data set, and automatically the remaining 70% will be assigned to the other. So random state, let's put that to be 0. As random state should be 0, and that should be that. Now let's run that. Good. Now if you recall, let me just say the data set. If we say that SQL data, SQL data dot shape, the entire data set, it has 2,278 records with 5 columns. So now that we split the data, let me just print out this here so that you can see what we did. Let me see down here, print dash times 75. I like this. Sometimes I like aesthetics. I'm going to copy that because I'm going to be using this one now a lot. So here I will say print SQL dash, I will say data count. Yeah, that should work. Come on, then that data count. Come on, that will give us that. Then I'll come and say print that again. Then print here I will say x train dot shape here I'm going to say view train data set. I'll just, yeah, that should work. Print view train data set. Then here I will say print, and then I will say print view test. Up here was train. Okay, yes, view test data set. Don't worry, once I'm done with this, it should look cleaner so you understand what I'm doing here. And then here I will say print y train. You know what, let me just say view y train and y test data set. Here will be view here should be test view x train and x test data set. I think that makes more sense. Now print x test dot shape. Yep, we're heading somewhere now. Yeah, then y train dot shape y test dot shape. That is it. I'm doing this so that for beginners they will understand what I'm doing here. So what we did here is that the whole data set count was this, right? Out of that, this was trained. Y tests. Yes. For the x variable, this was trained and this was used for test. Was used for testing. So that is why I did this, so that you can visualize it with ease. All right. Now let's train the model and actually train the model. So model equal to now we're going to fit the x train and y train in here. So remember, x train, the one that we used, this portion here that we used to train, that is what is coming in here now for the first part. And then the y train, this portion here, too, is coming in there. Enter. Uh-oh, this was in Markdown, so which which reminds me, I will say here now that train model with train data set. Yep. So linear regression is not defined. I thought this was already imported up here. Here it is. Let me see something. Maybe I typed this wrong. Reg model. Okay. There you go. All right. So next we will predict the results. Let's say that should be ypred equal to model predict x test. Now that remaining 30% x test. Now let's say print ypred Okay, now this came out as an array, so that is good. Before we try to test, we are going to use some of the data sets to do the prediction analysis. Because this is an array, we have to flatten it first, but I will show you that in the next video, where we will do our actual, we'll convert this array to a data frame, and then we will run some predictions. Then we'll do some quick interpretation of the model performance. And then after that, we'll do our final interpretation of the whole analysis using the APA format. Thank you.